All right, Math 1. Today is the 1st of March. This is Women's Month. The agenda is on the side board. We're going to write our homework in our planner. I'm going to quickly go over the warm-up. Most of us I see have gotten a correct answer. I'm going to also go over the homework. Sorry, I apologize. The homework from last night to make sure we had the right idea about how to do that. And then today we're going to go over the multiplying binomials, okay? And I want to do GCF as well. So multiplying binomials. Okay. Your homework for tonight, Wednesday's homework, help video. I'm going to record a video and post it at about 3. I don't have progress reports today. I'm going to do progress reports tomorrow. If you bring them back signed by Friday, I'm going to exempt you from 1-0, either a homework or a warm-up, but it has to come back by Friday. Okay, so I'll give those to you tomorrow. All right, starting in week 6, I am no longer going to accept work that's late because it's too stressful for me. You guys are waiting literally. Some people are turning in 3 packets at a time. Literally are waiting weeks to turn things in. And it's overwhelming. There are 15 people, literally 15 people that have not turned in week 1 packet. There are 10 people that have not turned in week 2 packet. Okay? That's awful. Okay, so I'm giving you a week to make up your work. So next Friday is the last day that I'm going to accept. If you're here, you need to make sure you turn in on time or it's going to be a permanent 0. Because it's too much. It's too overwhelming. You're taking advantage of that and no more. Because it's like days like today, I can't even finish the progress reports because literally I had 5 people to turn a packet in today. And I had about 10 people to turn it in yesterday. All right? So no more. We have abused it and it's over. So week 6, starting at week 6, you must turn your packet in on time. I'm going to give you to the end of next week to turn in the makeup work that you see missing on your progress report tomorrow. Are there any questions? All right. Okay. So let's go and put our homework down. And it's a shame because look, Math 8 is doing better with turning stuff in than Math 1. That's a bad look. Okay, that's a real bad look. All right, so we got to get it in. Tomorrow I'm going to be I'm just going to have to fill in a lot of zeros for people that have not turned it in yet. Okay, and it really throws me off because some people turn it in on time and I don't even have the time to put their stuff in, messing with people that don't turn stuff in on time. It's all over the place. And it's because we really need to learn. And the only way for you to learn is for you to see those permanent zeros. That's the only way you're going to get it. Because giving you leeway is not working. All right. So tonight, make sure you watch the homework help video, complete the homework. All makeup work is going to be due next Friday, starting next week. If you're here, you must turn it in on time or it will be a permanent 0. Questions, comments, or concerns? All right. You don't have to keep writing iReady if you've already completed iReady. The iReady project is due Friday. Okay. Beyond next Friday, I'm not going to take any more iReady lessons for this particular project. So you need to make sure that you get all of your iReady lessons, all 3 of your iReady lessons turned in. Okay, because it was a hot mess waiting for people to turn their projects in at the last minute, literally the day before the quarter was over. And you can't do 3 lessons in 9 weeks. That's pathetic. Okay, no more. No more. Questions, comments, or concerns? Speak now, forever hold your peace. This will be the time. Please ask me now. Yes, baby. Yes, baby, I know. Anybody else? All right. All right, let's look at the warm up. All right, so here, how will we write the equation for Lakeisha? How will we write the equation for Lakeisha? Anybody know how we write the linear equation for that scenario? Matt? We write it in y equals mx plus b form because it is a linear equation. What would be my m? Yes. What would be for Lakeisha? Negative 8. So it would be negative 8x. And what's my starting amount? 120. And then we have Armand. We're writing the equation in slope intercept form. It is a linear equation. How would I write the equation for that situation? Very good. Negative 3x plus 75. Okay. All right. The table. When I create a table, of course, my x values is going to be the number of weeks. And my y values, we got the total for Lakeisha. And that's a y value. And the other y value, we're going to put the total for Armand. Okay. And I can find my table by typing in both my equations and go to second table to view. At what point, how many weeks will it take for them to have the same amount? In 9 weeks. And in 9 weeks, how much money is that? How much money is in the account in 9 weeks? 48. Okay. It's 48 in the savings. All right, let's line it up. If you have to go, if you don't have to go, please work on the homework. All right, lot to do and a little time to get there. Okay, so we're going to just make the best use of the time. All right, let's look at the homework real quickly, please. All right, we're writing a linear equation in slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form, if you remember, is y equals mx plus b. If not, you got lots to study. Please make sure you go over linear functions this week. What does the m mean? Slope. This is your rate or your slope. What is the b? The y-intercept or starting amount. Yes, baby. What you say, sweetie? You sure? Okay. All right, so now we're going to write the linear equation. Just raise your hand. Do you have a question? Yes. What's your question? Are we going to look over Wednesday? Yeah, for Wednesday's homework help video. Okay. All right. It's all right. He didn't know. Bless his heart. So we're going to write the equation in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. Shh. So how do we write that? You okay? Jameson? Choking? All right, how do we write this? Substitute. What does that look like? What does it look like? What is that going to be? Y equals 9 over 2 plus 3. 9 over 2 x plus 3. Good job. That's okay, baby. All right, so now we're going to write the equation. So first you have to find the m by using the slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You got to do the slope first. I'm going to label my points. Shh. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. I'm going to substitute. What am I going to put on the top? Sorry. What minus what on the top? Negative 2 minus 0. On the bottom? 0 minus 4. 0 minus 4. On the top, that gives me -2. On the bottom, that gives me negative what?
4.
When I reduce, what does that give me? Positive 1/2. Good job, babe. Oops, sorry, y'all. So now we're going to find B. B is already given. They tell you the y-intercept is this. So your B is -2. Wherever x is equal to 0, that's your y-intercept. Your y-intercept is -2. All right. So how do I write this as an equation in slope-intercept form? Very good. 1/2 x minus 2. For the third, they already give you M. You have to find B. What do we use to find B? No, yes, baby. Very good. We substitute. We substitute what's given, the x and the y and the m, into the slope-intercept form. My y is 9. My m is -4. My x is 5 plus b. What am I going to do first to solve for b? Yes. And what does that give you? Very good. This gives you -20. Bring down the plus b. Now what do I do to get b by itself? Get off your laptop, please. Add 20 to both sides. When I add 20 to both sides, what does that give me?
11.
29. You subtract it, baby. That's okay. 29. So now to write this as an equation, we get y is equal to what? -4x plus 29. Okay? For questions like this, you have to find m and b. So you're going to use the slope formula to find the slope first, and then you're going to find b. Pick one of the easier points and use y equals mx plus b. Substitute those numbers in and solve for b. Okay? For the one that looks like this, it's the same. These two are the same. You're going to do the same thing for this one and this one. For the table, you're going to pick 2 points. If I were you, I'd choose the easiest 2 points. I would choose 3 and 10 and 4 and 13. I would find the slope first, and then I would find B. I will find B by using y equals mx plus b. Choose the easier point and substitute whatever you get for m. Choose the easier point, plug it in, and solve for b. Any questions about how to do that? The last 2 types of problems. These are a little easier. You're going to find m by using rise over run. You're going to find b by looking to see where the line crosses the y-axis. So rise over run. Rise from this point to this point. 1, 2, 3. That's +3 on the top. And 1, 2 to the right. +2 on the bottom. B is where the line crosses the y-axis. This is the y-axis here. This is 0, 1, +2. So B is +2. So to write this as an equation, y is equal to 3 over 2x plus 2. Any questions about how to do the last 2? All right. Okay, so where there's a different method, I want you to watch me use this method. I think that this is going to be quite simple for you, okay? All right, so this is a different way to multiply binomials. You can only use this method when you're multiplying terms that two terms. Both have to be binomials. You cannot use this method for multiplying any other type of polynomial. Just for two binomials. That's it, that's all. With the other types of polynomials that you want to multiply, you use distributive property and combine like terms. Any questions about what I'm telling you? You can only use this when multiplying two binomials. Okay? All right. Watch me do the first one and then you can copy, okay? Because I don't want you to miss it. I think this is going to be simple. But if you miss something, that's when it becomes complicated. This method that we're going to use is called the full method. Each letter represents something. The F represents first. The O represents outer. The I represents enter. And the L represents last. You can write that at the top of your paper. I'll pause for the calls. First, outer, inner, last. First, outer, inner, last. Okay, good people, this is how you do it. Watch Miss Reyes before you just write, because I don't want you to miss anything. We ready, Kata? Y'all ready back there, ladies? All right, so we got FOIL. This is how this works. You're going to multiply the first terms in the parentheses first. So that's x times x. What is x times x? X squared. Okay? Then you're going to multiply outer. That's the one in the front and the one in the back. These are the outer. This is the outer share. That's x times negative 12. What's x times negative 12? Negative 12x. Then you're going to multiply the inner. Those are the two in the middle. What is 3 times x? 3x, positive 3x. Then you're going to multiply the last ones on the end. These are the last on the end. What is 3 times a negative 12? Negative 36. Then all you do is combine like terms. That's going to be the two in the middle. When I add those together, what does this give me? What does this give me, y'all? Negative 9. So my answer is x squared minus 9x minus 36. First, outer, inner, last. Please copy. Pause for the calls. All right, so number 17, please watch. So make sure you understand how to do it, okay? So we're going to write, we're doing the full method again. You can only use this for multiplying two binomials, okay? So we got first, that's x times x. What's x times x? X squared. Outer, that's the 2 on the outside. That's x times negative 10. What's x times negative 10? Negative 10x. Inner, that's the 2 in the middle. What does this give you? Negative 1x or negative x, good. Last, that's the 2 on the end. What does that give you? Positive 10. Now all you're going to do is combine like terms. That's the 2 in the middle. What does this give you? Negative 11. So your answer is x to the second power.
X2 subtract 11 plus, minus 11.
All right. Yes. A negative times a negative is a positive. Negative 1. Question here. Negative 1 times negative 10 is a positive 10. Negative times negative is positive. All right. See if you can do 18 on your own. 18 and 19. Okay. Before you get too far, let's check 18. I don't want you to practice it wrong. So let's make sure 18 is correct. First, outer, inner, last. First, x times x is what? X squared. Raise your hand if you got that part right. Perfect. You know what first is. Outer. Which ones do we multiply for outer? Anybody? X and 11. What's x times 11? 11x. Inner, what 2 do we multiply? 4 and x. What does that give us? 4x. Last, what do we multiply there? 4 and 11. What does that give us? 44. Okay. Now let's combine like terms. Which terms do we combine? And what does this give us? 15x. So that's x squared plus 15x plus what? 44. All right. Continue. I'll stop you in a couple minutes. See if you got it. All right. Let's make sure we have 19 correct. First, outer, inner, last. Shh. All right, Jamie, what's first? X squared. Good job, baby. What is outer, Mia? Negative 4x. Yep. What is inner, Aiden? 3x. Positive 3x. What is what's last? Yes. What's last, baby? Very good, babe. Negative 12. All right, so now we're going to combine the terms that are alike. Kata, what do you get as your answer? X squared minus. Very good, baby. Raise your hand if you got that right. All right, perfect. Let's look at 23 so I can show you how to do that, and then you finish the sheet and turn it in for a grade. All right, in order to do 23, this is, you multiplying this times itself. So it's x minus 3, x minus 3. You write it twice because it's squared. You're going to use the full method, FOIL. So this is going to be first, x squared, x times x. Outer, x times a negative 3. That's negative 3x. Inner, the middle, that's still negative 3x. Last, it's these two. That is a positive 9. These are like terms. Add them and get x squared minus 6x plus 9. Any questions about that? See if you can do 24 and let's check it before you. I don't want you to do it, practice it doing wrong. So I want you to do 24. I'm going to pause for the calls. Please do 24 at this time. We're going to check to make sure that 24 is correct before moving on. Please make sure that you are listening. Okay. How do we write or rewrite 24, Mackenzie? All right. So we write 4n plus 4 twice. Okay. So now we're going to use the full method, FOIL. First, outer, inner, last. Jay, what's the first? N squared. What is the outer, Jameson? 4n. Okay. Plus 4n. What is the inner, Allison? This right here, 4n. What is the last, Evan? 16. We're going to combine the terms that are like, these two in the middle. And so our final answer here, George, is going to be what? N squared plus 8n plus 16. Very good. This is your answer. Any questions? All right, I need you to finish the sheet. Okay, I need you to finish the sheet. We're going to submit this for a grade. Any questions? Yes, babe. Mm-hmm. Do the math that gets rid of the outer and the inner. That's okay. Yep. That is okay. FOIL. What's the first? X squared. What's the outer? What's outer? Come on. What's outer?
What? Oh, that's x. Negative 20x.
No. Negative 10x. What is inner?
Negative 10x.
Negative 10x. What's the last?
Plus 100.
Plus 100. Okay. Combine the two in the middle. What does that give you? What does that give you as your final answer? X squared, negative 20x, plus 100. Okay. Got it, babe? Okay. If you need help, you can come see me at the white table, okay?